people go to the clubs with bikes. Yeah. The first time I saw that,
You're like, how did you feel?
oh, I just say no, I'm not from Somalia.
Tell us about your dating experience here.
I'm like kind of a PhD on that area.
Hi everyone.
Hello guys.
Welcome back to my channel. And you can see I have a new guest here.
Yes,
So
me.
introduce yourself.
My name is Ayanda. I'm from Mozambique and I'm Dorcas' colleague.
Oh yeah. I met Ayanda here in Italy and it was nice because it was the second day I got to Italy and I met her and she was so accommodating.
The second year?
Second day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was the second day I met her. And she was like, I was chatting on my class group and she was like, I was lost, I was confused. And
she wanted to come to the campus.
Yeah, and that was my first time in the campus. So she was like, "Where are you?" Okay, and then she took me around. It was easy for me. I kid you not, I didn't have any difficult time like blending in and all of that because of her.
No, I was the only black girl at at the class. Sorry for my English, guys.
It's fine.
So yeah, when I saw her, I'm like, oh my god, my black sister.
No. Today, I think you must have seen from the title, we are talking about our life here in Italy. We're going to just be telling you about our experience so far and disclaimers to some wrong ideas that you guys have about Italy and other things. How was getting a visa for you?
For me, it was quite easy. Like, I just wanted documentation from the school.
You do translations of your documents?
Ah, yeah, that's normal. I had more problems, like, within the Mozambican system. Like, I cried I was crying, like, if you guys don't do it, don't give me this document, like.
I was getting an accommodation. Did you find it, like, were you feeling like you had more issue or you had issue because you're black or something? Does black play anything? Because I've been hearing people saying so that getting an accommodation is quite difficult or something.
For me, it wasn't difficult, but you must expect it to be difficult. It took me 1 week to get an accommodation, and so it was quite easy, but I know, like, very close friends to me that had, like, they sleep on the streets, like, for real. They sleep on the street for like 1 day looking for a house.
I know you guys are like, why is it Italy and not Italy? Yes, in English people call it Italy. So, but then let's say, yeah, Italy. That's what they call it.
This is in Nigeria.
No, they call it Italy. I tell you.
Italy.
Yeah, Italy. I'm going to check on. It's fine. I'm going to tell you Italy pronunciation in English.
Italy.
Italy.
Oh, okay.
It's really nice if you can try as much as possible to secure an accommodation before you get here. You can easily see accommodations on Facebook and all of that, like Italian platforms on Facebook.
The food is nice, I'm not gonna lie, like, and they eat very healthy. Like, if you go to the supermarket, everything is gluten-free, everything doesn't have sugar, like, they really care about health in general, like, that's really good.
Sometimes I don't want to eat healthy, I just want to enjoy my meal. Because we are Africans, we have this type of way that we eat. We like to have seasoned flavored food, but for them it's just salt and tomatoes paste or something, or tomato sauce, and then they are done, like sauce and and that's it.
They like plain flavors.
Yeah, plain thing, not so. So even if you're in your head and then you want to flavor your chicken or something, and you go to their supermarket and get seasonings there, you
only find like black pepper and oregano.
Yeah, that's nothing. Fashion, yes. Oh my god. I'm gonna say, like, especially now that it's summer, when you go out sometimes, I want to start, she's a fashion expert, so she's going to continue. So I'm gonna say, in my own opinion, fashion here is like, when you go out, nobody really, even when they're trying to dress casual, they are still killing it. That's what I'm gonna say.
They're still killing it.
Yeah, they're still killing it. If you go to the center of the city, every day is a fashion day. You don't just randomly see people and just dressing all casual every time. So yeah, I think Italians are known for their dressing and all of that, which I think they are right about that. The only thing I'm going to say is that I feel like they don't like to take risks when it comes to dressing. For black or for Americans, you see them try combination of color. You can see them try a blue on a yellow or a gold on a wine, kind of a thing like that. But Italians like to just be a bit neutral. So when you see all of them, they kind of dress in almost the same color, not exactly the same color, but
the same color.
Yeah, the same color. They can, like, in nude, in black, in white. They try to stay safe. So what do you think?
I think people here, when it comes to fashion, like, they're really simple. They're always well dressed, but they're like more simple. But for example, if you go to Milan, like, it's insane. Like, you will feel the pressure to dress like they dress because everywhere it's like a runaway. literally. Like people, yeah,
I get it.
like people are always like so dressed up. It's crazy. It's crazy. They really can dress. In general, like what the trend in Europe is like neutrals.
Yeah.
People are going neutrals, and avoid colors. So.
Yeah, I think that's the trend.
Especially in winter, like people just wear like
Making friends.
Yeah. Making friends.
Yeah.
My experience with making friends, like I felt so lost. It was quite difficult in the beginning, but then it became easier. But it's more difficult to be friends with the Italian ones. It's more easy to be friends with people that are like foreigners.
And
Are like Colombian, yes, and Brazilians. No, I think they're not very welcoming in general. Like
I think the thing is that they are not welcoming because they are not always alone. They are kind of like if you notice, okay, from I'm not gonna say like generally, let's say like from our class now, you see people that they're like cliques. They have a group. They always have a group of
no,
friends.
because they came, they were studying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they easily try to move together. So it's for me. I feel like because they are always in group, it's difficult for you to break in.
Yeah, it is.
They can be nice to you, but then that does not mean they are going to welcome you to their group. I think that's one of the reasons. So for you to be safe, when you're here, just look out for making friends with international students like you. I think the only way, and that will take us to another topic, to actually break into maybe their group of friends of Italians, if you're dating one of them.
You? I didn't know.
If you're dating one of them, normally if you're probably dating one of them, and maybe the person likes you, the person is going to invite you to like a guy and outing that his or her friend is going with, and then eventually he's going to be introducing you to meet this person, meet this person, meet this person, and you're going to be meeting them eventually. But the only thing I don't like about that is that when you eventually make friends with them, it doesn't make sense to actually be best friend with your boyfriend's friend. I don't think, because eventually when you guys break up, those friends will not be your friend anymore.
You're going too far.
Tell us about your dating experience here.
I'm like kind of a PhD on that area. I
know.
Joking. Dating experience. Like men here, they like compliment a lot girls. They are not like Africans in general.
Yeah,
they are like more.
They chase you.
Yeah, like they are not afraid to say like you're very beautiful. Oh my god, you're beautiful. Even when you feel like crap, they tell you like you're the most beautiful in the world. Yes. Even if they don't want nothing serious with you, they will treat you like good. So it will be difficult for you to understand. Or maybe you can fall in love with someone.
And
it's not really into something serious.
Yeah.
You might fall in love just because it treats you good, but it's their way of being.
It's not something that is coming from any emotion. It's just something that they probably just enjoy doing, and I'm gonna say that. So sometimes when they actually doing all of those things, you're not gonna be able to tell if they actually really like you, like they have this emotional feeling for you, or they are just having fun, or they are just enjoying all being nice and there. So I'm gonna say something. It's easier for you to actually see somebody, to date somebody, if you are not looking for anything serious. Anything,
yeah, you can.
There are a lot of there, right? In 1 minute.
And one thing that I don't like is old people like to look a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they think we are prostitutes or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes, or they think that like girls are easy, but they like to look at you like, girl.
Fetish thing, like, because even if you're not a black girl, I think generally they just feel like because you are a different person from them, you might be a Chinese, you might be any type of nationality. If you're not Italian, they tend to feel like they want to explore, they want to see your own aspect of relating with when it comes to sexual things and all of that. So I think that's why they are always like thinking they can prey on you and all of that. You need to be able to tell the difference between somebody actually liking you or somebody just wants you because you're different. If you're a student, the safer way to enjoy this place and save your money is to get a bicycle. Or get something else. If you can buy a car, period, you should buy.
Rich gang, maybe you're from the rich gang.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can afford it.
Racism is of two types here. Maybe you can agree or you can disagree. I noticed that if you try to dress well, look neat and all of that, you might not be getting you might not even notice people can act differently to you because you are different or because your color is different. Because a lot of time they try to treat when you are like a black from America or a black from USA or something like that, or a black from other European countries or other that is not a black African, that's what I'm gonna say. They tend to treat you well, like because they feel like you're coming from like a rich country and all of that. But for a black person, African person, that you are not trying to look good, dress well, present yourself well, you're gonna be getting a lot of mistreatment and all of that. And normally, if you're a black person, you're going to be getting stared, like people are going to stare at you almost every time. Eventually, when you are new, you're going to notice that people are staring at you. But after a long time, you're not going to notice anymore because you're going to get used to it. And even if people are looking at you, you might not really notice, except for some weird, very weird looking. Because I can remember my experience the first time I took a bus from my house to the university. Like I noticed, like I got inside the bus and I saw a lot of people looking at me all at the same time. It was as if I should enter the ground. That's the that was how I felt, anyways. But then I'm going to say that racism is of two types. Racism, like because you are black, yeah, people are going to stare at you, and I don't think that's racism. It's just probably because they are Italians are probably a little bit new to black. I'm going to say new because you can't compare the black history in USA, in UK to black history in Italy. So they're probably even when when you need to get some products that are specific to black people,
you won't find it.
You won't really find it. So especially except if you have to go to black shops, but then you cannot just find all of those products randomly in supermarkets. So I think they are new to black generally. So what do you think about racism?
They don't want to like show in work a lot. Yeah. Like they will not be aggressive, or at least where are we at this point? Like here in this city, like they won't be aggressive. But I think you will feel more on the workplace. For example, here in Padua, there's a lot of black people. But if you go to the center, you won't see like black people like working on bars, like bartenders. You won't see black people doing that. Like it's very rare. And okay, that I cannot ask to be half because the majority is white. But you encounter in the workplace what you see on the streets, and it's not happening here.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons I'm very afraid of like staying here is for that, because I know that I have to be like
get a job.
Yeah, to get a job, and it might be difficult because of that.
Yeah, I think that's
and like, they are a little bit ignorant, like.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, like when you're black and when like you're a student.
You're so ignorant.
When you're like educated, like I've received the most like no one will insult you in the street or something like that.
No. Don't. It's
people
not as scary
like,
as that. No.
Yeah, or some people would just talk to you because they're curious, like to know where you're from or something. Like people think I'm from Somalia.
You're like, how did you feel?
Oh, I just say no, I'm not from Somalia.
I think the ignorant part of it is one thing. If I tell people that okay, I did some of my program in my country in Nigeria, they are surprised. They're like, oh, do you have that university? Like, do you have a university in Nigeria? I'm like, really? We're not living on the tree.
Yes, if you have a university.
Yeah. When it comes to racism, the main problem is ignorance. Like they are still ignorant about a lot of things. What are the things you love in Italy? Let's wrap up with that.
Oh, the places, the bars.
Yeah, you have a lot of places to visit.
Like, and they are very like. They like to party. Like I feel a lot of similarities with Mozambicans because of that. Like they are very like party people.
They party a lot. Sometimes I'm like, the first time I got here, when I got here, I noticed that there are a lot of bars, and you always see people there. If not because of the crisis we have now, like normally before you always see people, like a lot of people in all of this bar. So the question I asked them was like, do they work here? Like what do they do? Like do they have any other thing they do aside spending their money? Because they really believe in spending their money, enjoying life. I think that's it. They really believe in enjoy, which I like about them.
And the other thing about that I like here is that people are like really chill. Like we go to the clubs with bikes.
Yeah.
First time I saw that, like I went to the club with the taxi. I saw people arriving there with a bike, and me and my friend we started laughing. Next day it was us with the bike.
And as a country, it has a lot of places to visit. Even as a small city, you can have a lot of places to visit that you can't get exhausted going out. That's one thing. As small as the places, it can just be a really nice place to spend time with your friends. Compared to Nigeria though, you might not agree. I think they take a lot of break. Jeez. Normally in a day, supermarkets, they close around 1:30 and then they open 3:30. Like they have like that 2 hours break. So if you are thinking of getting something within that period, you're on your own. In my head, I'm like, supermarkets should not close. They should open from morning to evening. That's why they have something called shifts. So when you work for 2 or 3 hours, another person will take in. So for me, I feel like there's only for supermarkets to take breaks. That's my opinion. From where I'm coming from.
But supermarkets don't take breaks. The small shops are the ones.
No.
If you go to Tigator,
like all of this Despa, Familia.
No, they don't close.
They close. They close 1:30.
Really?
Every day 1:30 and then they open 3:30. All of them. Ooh. Yeah, you never notice.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, they do. Whatever is this we've said that's probably negative, that's not. It's just we just been trying to be sincere with you because if you're going to be coming here, you should know the pros and the cons. If you're coming here and you're thinking you want to come and make money here, I'm going to disagree with that. Except if you probably have like an international thing, you're going to be living comfortably, like in the sense that you don't have life, you don't have all the other things, but then like saving money to be madly rich, no.
Yeah. And other advice, try to learn a little bit of
Yeah.
Italian.
You see, I covered my face because it's taking me forever to learn. I'm still learning, and I'm going to tell you, you should learn because it's going to be. I'm talking from experience. It's still very difficult for me to really mix. That's it. I'm not integrating well into the society because of I can't speak so well. So she can speak. Like I can say she's on 70%, and it's really helping her to really integrate into the society.
Yeah.
So if you are coming and then you really want to mix well, integrate into the society, you need to pick up the language. So we've taken a lot of your time. Oh my god, this video is so long.
Yeah.
It's so long, but then I think it's something you should know about. And that's all about that. Thank you for watching. Yeah, speaking Portuguese.
Tchau a todos que estão a ver este vídeo. Tchau, meus irmãos nigerianos, meus irmãos angolanos, moçambicanos. Bye, my Nigerian brothers, Angolans, Mozambicans, everyone.
Alright.
Goodbye.